Sometimes I just want to close my eyes and imagine that I have a beautiful, strong maid who wants to caress my hair. Or a big, strong knight that really cares about me. But sometimes I really like the idea of Virgil or Wesker's strong and pragmatic demeanor. You know what I mean? You can appreciate multiple things, alright? It's true. At the end of the day, the best kind of boy, in my opinion, is Hector from Fire Emblem. Not only is he very strong, but he also seems like a chivalrous guy. He understands his own boundaries, but will respect yours too. I think Hector is probably ideal. Isn't it just being a switch top/bottom? There is... Hey, you know what? I'm tired of this idea that, like, if you're a little aggressive, that makes you dominant. And if you want to be held, that makes you submissive. Because that's just not true. That's just like living life, man. That's just like living. God forbid I wanna like stand up for myself, but I also wanna be held and hugged. God forbid. I think everyone deserves to be held. So I feel like I'm getting kind of gay right now, but I think everyone deserves to be held. No matter who you are. And what you identify with in those terms. A big strong man can be held and not be submissive, okay? That's all. I think we need to realize that. Not really, but okay. Well, if you think that you're gonna live sad, I assure you're gonna be sad. Because I would be. If I was a big strong man and I felt like I had to prove it all the time, and I felt like I couldn't be held by anyone or cry about anything, then I would just be sad for the rest of my life. And you know what? It would make me treat people around me worse because I would want to bottle it all up, and then I'd be a bitch. I'd be an asshole. That's why it's important to trust people, right? In my opinion, that's what love is, right? Vulnerability. And if you don't think so, you're just scared right now. And you're gonna be sad and you're gonna end up being mean. Yeah, and you're gonna be mean. Yeah. And people say, you know what, I understand. Because people say, they're like, well, I don't have a choice because people are gonna treat me bad. Yeah, well, not everyone is gonna treat you bad. And if you let your trauma control you, then you're never gonna find it to begin with because you're gonna be too scared to do it. Yeah. And sometimes you have to get hurt a couple of times to find that. Yeah. That's all. And I don't care what you guys say, but I think everyone deserves a freaking hug. All right. And I don't care. Yeah. And I don't care. I'm lonely. I think my friends should come back and they should all hug me. Oh god! Yeah! What was in that monster? I guess 4 years. My 4-year-old monster had some fucking truth juice in there. Yeah, and so I think I should be allowed to close my eyes and think about Hector Fire Emblem whenever I want. Excuse me. Yeah, I've had this monster for 4 years. The 4-year-old monster of eternal yearning. Yeah. It was aged to perfection. You know what I just realized? I also drank a glass of wine before I streamed, so maybe the caffeine in the wine is like... it's making me feel emotional. I forgot that I did that. I forgot I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. You're not supposed to do that. Don't do that. You're not supposed to drink a glass of wine and then also drink caffeine.